I posted my video about the Tatcha Dewy Milk Moisturizer, I had a lot of people asking me how it compared to other products, specifically Prequel Half and Half. I actually find them to be pretty different in terms of consistency and how they feel on my skin, but let's do a little side by side. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Tatcha here, the same amount of the Prequel right beside. I find that the Prequel is a lot thinner and runnier, more lightweight than the Tatcha moisturizer. You can even see here, it's definitely more liquidy than the Tatcha. I've been using the Tatcha for a little bit over a week now, I think. I haven't had any issues so far. My skin is doing okay with it. Prequel Half and Half. When I was using it, I did end up with some congestion in my skin. I had bumps, especially on my forehead and on my cheeks. I had to stop using it because it just didn't work for me. I love Prequel as a brand. A lot of their products work for me, but everything can't work for everyone, and this is one that didn't work for me. You can't really see much of a difference here, but that's how they look up close. The initial comparison that came to mind for me was the Dewy Milk and Rhode Glazing Milk. But again, I do think the Rhode Glazing Milk is more lightweight. Honestly, the Glazing Milk is more similar to Prequel Half and Half than it is the Tatcha moisturizer. This is Glazing Milk, this is Tatcha. I'm not going to waste the Tatcha and spread it out again, but I just want to show you the difference in consistencies. Another one that could come to mind is the Haru Haru Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence, which is another favorite of mine. This one is also much more liquidy. What came to mind wasn't actually a comparison between these two. It was a mix of the Rhode Glazing Milk with the Barrier Butter. The Barrier Butter has a very specific consistency thickness to it when you're using it, and it feels a very specific way when you're rubbing it into your skin. That feeling that the Barrier Butter has when I'm applying it is similar to how the Dewy Milk feels when I'm applying that. It's just not as thick as Barrier Butter. It's not as lightweight as Glazing Milk. I feel like it's a mix of the two. That's honestly closer to what the Dewy Milk feels like to me. It's like Glazing Milk and Barrier Butter mixed. They don't mix well, by the way, but the consistency is in between those two. It feels similar to a gel cream to me, but more on the cream side than a gel. Comparing it to the moisturizers I use and like, I honestly find it to be pretty unique. There's nothing that's spot on in terms of consistency and how it feels. Just wanted to show you a quick comparison between the textures of these products. I do like it so far, but I'm going to do a full review once I've given it more use.